Good afternoon. The Secretary General will brief you on the last working session of this ministerial, and then he'll be happy to take your questions. Secretary General.
Good afternoon. We have just finished a very productive meeting addressing projecting stability beyond NATO's borders. And NATO has been doing this for many years. And we have unique experience through operations in Afghanistan and the Balkans, capacity building for more than 40 partners around the world, and through political dialogue and practical cooperation. But the challenges we face require us to do more, and that was what we discussed today, is how we can step up our efforts on projecting stability beyond our borders. And this is also part of the preparations for the Warsaw Summit, where heads of states and government are going to take decisions also on projecting stability. First, on Iraq. We are already training Iraqi officers in Jordan. Prime Minister al-Abadi requested that we should expand that training into Iraq itself. A NATO team visited Baghdad last week to assess how we could add value. And we discussed the next steps based on the team's report. Today, we decided that we will develop a recommendation for NATO training and capacity building in Iraq. Our aim is to reach agreement at the Warsaw Summit. This will complement the training for Iraqi officers that NATO already is doing in Jordan. Second, AWACS. We consider how we can provide direct support to the counter-ISIL coalition with AWACS surveillance aircraft. Our military authorities have been tasked to provide advice. Third, maritime. At our last meeting of defense ministers in February, we agreed to deploy ships to the Aegean to assist Greece, Turkey, and the European Union in their efforts to deal with the migrant and refugee crisis. This deployment has helped make a difference, and it continues to be effective. We are also working to convert our Operation Active Endeavour into a broader maritime security operation. It will include tasks like supporting situational awareness, countering terrorism, and contributing to capacity building. This would create the right platform for a possible NATO role in the central Mediterranean, and could support the EU's Operation Sophia, building on our successful cooperation in the Aegean. Our military authorities will soon make recommendations on this. I welcome the adaptation yesterday of the UN resolution on the Libyan arms embargo. The NATO military authorities will take this into account when they provide their advice. Fourth, we continue working with partners in the Middle East and North Africa. We are supporting Tunisia develop capabilities in areas such as counterterrorism, special operations, and border security. We have enhanced Jordan's participation in NATO exercises, and we are working with our Jordanian partners on cyber defense and countering roadside bombs. So NATO is already doing a lot to project stability by supporting our partners, and we are committed to doing more. Because when our neighbors are stable, we are more secure. And with that, I'm ready to take your questions.